Hello there everyone, and welcome to Astroneer. This is an early access game on Steam that focuses around not exactly space, but planetary exploration after having traveled to another system through space. So kind of space themed, but more on the what happens after you reach your destination kind of a setup. And it's definitely a unique game. And you've probably seen videos on YouTube already from more popular channels than mine ever will attempt to be, but let's just go right in. Exodynamics. It's the name of the company, I guess. There we are, we're coming down, and look at the way the terrain just shifts as you get closer. The polygons and the fractal layout just adjusts depending on how close you get to it. At least that's what it seems like. So, here we are. We're on this planet. We have a backpack which has different meters on it and different holes. These holes hold what you collect with your terrain tool, which is an awesome tool. It has the power to reshape the entire world around you. You can dig holes, and if you hold left alt, which you can do with right, you can do it with right alt, you can fill the holes. And if you are so inclined, you can make a pillar. There's no point in it, but you can do it. And you can take fall damage, so building a pillar, dangerous. You can die. So you see there's these little bars on the pack. The yellow bar represents your power, and the blue bar represents oxygen. You have a limited supply of oxygen, but so long as you are connected to your ship or other various things, vehicles, and as such, you will regain your oxygen. So see, we're losing oxygen, and if we get closer, the little tether pops up and we regain oxygen. Now we are lucky because we landed very close to a compound spot. So we can use our terrain tool to suck that up, and you can see it turns into little dots on the back of the tool, and when it fills up to a certain amount, it pops off onto your backpack. And if we run out of power, we can no longer dig. Let's head back to our base. So you press Q, you bring up your backpack, and this has everything on there, which is actually a physical object in the world that you move around, which is really awesome for an inventory system. And there's also a little slot down here for crafting. If you take this off, it automatically puts the compound necessary to make the item there. If you cycle through, it shows you need different types of things for different objects. We're going to start out by making a solar panel, which is going to help us with our power. Unfortunately, nighttime has fallen, so the solar panel not going to be too helpful. The other thing we can do is make some tethers. And there's the little tutorial thing telling you what controls do what. T lets you place the tether, and you can see it's got a blue line that connects to your structure. And if you put it too far away, there's no line. If you place it down, you get some light that glows off of it, and a tether connects to your main hub. This allows you to venture further with a supply of oxygen, so you don't need to worry about running out as you are wandering. Is this a different compound than... Yeah, it is. Our original hole's over here. So these little resource piles, they can go down kind of deep. Alright, so we got some compound. Now we need to focus on getting some resin. If we put our tool away and hover over us, we have a little compass. You know, just help you navigate. Let's see. If I zoom out, can I see one on the horizon? Oh, yep, over there. Over to the south, there's a resin deposit. And fun tip, if you press T while you are holding one of these tethers, it'll drop your current tether and let you pick up a new one right away. Kind of helps speed up your exploration, so long as you actually can put it down in the right spot. So here we have some resin. Now resin is important for expanding your base, and that's pretty much it. I got 2 pieces of resin. If we take that back here, you see there's this little tube thingy sticking off the side and it says extend. If you click extend, it'll give you a hologram of your extension and tells you need 1 resin to build it. So you give it resin, and now you have a new platform, which you can put 2 resin on to turn into a large platform, which is necessary for making machinery, or you can just go ahead and take some stuff off your backpack and put it down here. That way you clear up your backpack's inventory and you store stuff. Let's see, we're going to extend off of this a little bit more. Get some more stuff to work with. And let me think for a moment. I'm trying to plot out what I'm going to do with my base, because I have an idea of everything we need. I think we'll extend a line of platforms out this way. Oh, and before I run off again, let me just grab the compound. Oops. Gonna make a couple more solar panels. One of which is gonna go onto my habitat. Actually, I think I'll put it here. Because I don't know if it's gonna actually be able to turn to collect sunlight from that direction. Anyway, we're gonna go get more resin if I don't get stuck on the terrain. So you can see I can dig a lot longer thanks to these solar panels and the sunlight. It looks like we may have tapped this out already. Yep, we did. So, in that case, we just fill it back in. as best we can. And you notice that there's yellow lines coming to my character along the tether. I believe that means I'm getting power from my base to supplement my solar panels on my backpack. Oops, I was holding Z. Alright, that's good enough. I'm gonna need a lot more resin than this, though. Thankfully, we seem to have quite a few deposits nearby. I'm out of tethers. Alright, that'll be enough for now. Alright, so let's extend this way some. And we'll turn this into a big platform. And there we go. So the big platform you can put 4 different things on to start with. The 3D printer, a research station, a smelter, and a vehicle bay. I'm going to have the vehicle bay out here, because this is relatively flat terrain, so it should be easy enough to move a vehicle around in this spot. So I got a couple more pieces of resin. So let's extend a couple more spots out. There we go. Now I gotta get some more compound. So I can make more tethers. So this is pretty much the start of the game. Just run around, gather resources, and build. So that's what I'm going to do.